Amazing evening, beautiful ones. Today's life. My name is Vivian Ikechi, the financial woman advocate, also the CEO, 9 to 5 Solution Hubs. I help 9 to 5 mommies and stay at home mom create extra income. In today's discussion, we are looking at what you are paid. I titled it, You're Not Paid to Think, then Think and Grow Rich. Yes, as a 9 to 5, job description is not to do the thinking. The CEO does the thinking, the managers does the thinking. So you're not paid to your time. And since you're paid for your time, your whatever has been thought out according to the standard of operation of your organization. Nothing more, nothing less. So now what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to take the position of a learner in your organization. You're supposed to take the position of a learner. You're paid to do your job description, and you're also paid to learn how your boss thinks. Learn how he thinks. Not just collect your salary for the job description you have been assigned to or that was written in your offer letter. You're also paid to learn. Yes, but some persons don't understand it. Understand the salary parts. How much is my salary? You are given a job to do, and what you're just after is the remuneration. You're just asking how much are they paying. If the remuneration is not like whatever you had in mind, you like turn down the job offer, or you feel less concerned, or you just feel lackadaisical about it. But when the pay is good, you try to put in your breast. No, it's not supposed to be so. Even though you're not paid to think, you're paid to learn. You're paid to be a learner, to be a student for life in that organization you find yourself. Because those lessons you're going to learn there, they are going to help you to run your own business. Because like I keep saying it, everybody is meant to be a boss. Everybody is meant to be an entrepreneur. God has committed gifts into our hands that we need to shine to others. So we are in the business of people. We are in the business of helping God use our gifts to reach out to people. Like, you cannot see God, okay? You cannot see him. So we are demigods to one another. So you're supposed to be an entrepreneur of your gifting. So don't say, after all, I'm just an employer in that organization, so I'm only doing my job description. No, don't just collect that salary and go and wait for another one. Rather, learn how your boss thinks. Okay, because it's that thinking that will make you grow rich. And that is why the book by Napoleon Hill says, think and grow rich. Think and grow rich. For you to become wealthy, you have to put your thinking cap on. And that is what your boss is doing. So he's the one doing the thinking, he's the one doing the processes, he's the one formulating every laws and whatever in the organization. So that's why he's the richest. No matter what you do, you get a stipend, like maybe like 1% of the total income for the month. That's what you're being paid. And that is why a lot of persons are saying no salary earner can be wealthy, because you're just like paid a stipend of what was generated. And see, there's a formula to it. The salary you are paid, for you to get that salary, you have generated 10 times of that money for your boss. According to Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, yes. He said for any salary that his rich dad pays to an employer, the person would have, whether it's 10 times or even 100 times, the person would have generated, let me just take 10 times of that money for you to be paid that salary. So just put that equation and imagine how much you're earning, and imagine how much you might have generated for your boss. Like, I want to put myself in the picture when I was working in the bank for 10 good years. Okay, I was like a front desk officer, right? Some days I can't, like 20 million, 30 million, but if I divide my salary by 30 days, I am being paid 3,000 naira for a day. The day I sat down, I calculated it, I was like, oh my gosh, my whole 24 hours is worth 3,000 naira. This is serious. So that is what it is. So now I want you to have a change of mindset, because everything starts and ends in the mind. Everything starts and ends in the mind. So a lot of persons are just complacent about their workplace. Yes, it's okay, but you need to start managing your own business. You need to start managing your own business. Flex. When your services are not needed again, you can fall back to your business. Meanwhile, already taking the place of learning in your current organization. You're learning, you're putting your eyes down, you're seeing what the bosses are doing, you're seeing how they are managing the operations, you're seeing how they're managing their expenses, you're seeing how they are managing inventory, you're seeing logistics, you're seeing HRO, how they are recruiting people, the processes of onboarding. You're seeing all those things. You're learning, because a time will come in your business you will need people. Yes, I know initially when you're going to start your business, it's going to be like a one-man business. You're going to be everything to your business. You're going to be the employer, you're going to be the CEO, the financial officer, you're going to be everything to your business. But a time will come, as you are expanding, as you're growing, you will need people. You will definitely need people. You can't do it alone. A tree can never make a forest, right? You're going to need people. Now, if you have not taken the place of a learning in whatever organization you are right now, you will not be able to know how to recruit the right staff for your business. You will not be able to know, because you did not put your eyes down. You now start paying somebody to recruit for you. Meanwhile, you're the one supposed to be aware of everything, like be putting the strategies in place, be doing the thinking, because it is your job now as the CEO to think for your business. Yes, it is now your job, except you just want to be a 9 to 5 worker for life. And I don't think that's possible, because at a certain age, you're going to retire. Whether you like it or not, then you now start from square one at that old age. Why not start it now? Why not start flexing your hand now? Okay? That is what I came to tell you. You have to think. Think. Start thinking while you're there. Even though you're not paid to think, be thinking for yourself, be thinking for your business. Like, I could remember when I was working then, I was making a lot of suggestions. That was even when I knew that, okay, I had this entrepreneurship spirit in me. I was making a lot of suggestions like, oh, sir, why is it done this way? I want to suggest we do it this way. He said, no, Vivian, you are not paid to think. The thinking has already been done. We have strategic planners who knew that this is the right way for it to be done. So you can't alter it. If you don't want to do it this way, then you have to resign. I was like, oh, that was when it got to me that, okay, because it's not my organization, I cannot alter it. Even if you like suggest so much, like there was a time I went to the meetings and I suggested a lot of beautiful ideas. I gave them a lot of ideas of how to move my brand forward. That day I shot myself on the leg. I never knew, because I was just like, okay, I was trying to flex my, I sabi. I shot myself on the leg that day, because I read this book, 48 Laws of Power. It was after then I read 48 Laws of Power, and the first law says, do not outshine your master. I never knew. I went to that meeting and I was suggesting that, okay, I want it to be done this way, this way. They said, okay, so do you know that my supervisor received a query because of that suggestion I made, showing that he is incompetent? Why would he be there and I'm the one suggesting this? Why is he not aware of it before time? And when I came back to the organization after the meeting, I received a query from him. He now told me that if I go to such meeting again, if I don't know what to say, I should seal my mouth. I should see my mouth. I shouldn't go there and be showing myself that I'm going to put him in trouble. I'm going to jeopardize his goal. Now I get. You see? So you're not paid to think in your organization. The thinking is not for you to do it there. It's for you to start thinking into your business. Start strategizing. Okay, while I am here, okay, this is how they did it. Okay. When you document it, be writing down the processes, be keeping it intact. You can get a book and be writing. At least it was at year 5 in my organization. When I was year 5, I started putting my eyes down. From year 1 to year 5, I was just about my salary. Then it was 42,000 now. So I was like, oh, this salary is too small. Can't they even increase? I was complaining. I was whining. I was saying, I wasn't paying attention. It was not at year 5. I was like, okay. Now you're complaining about this salary. If you should stop now, what else can you do? That was when it started dawning on me that really it's true. Even if you go and look for another job, what can you do? You have not been developing yourself. year in, year out, you're here, Monday to Friday, even sometimes Saturdays and Sunday, no chance. You have not been able to learn any other thing. When you get back to the house, you are exhausted. Early morning, you are out again. What else can I do? Nothing at that moment. Nothing at that moment. And quitting at that moment is even the toughest thing to do, because where do you want to see another job? So I decided to say, okay, let me study the process. Let me study the process, so that even if I live here, I would have gone with the skills. I would have gone with the things I've learned. And that was what I did. I started studying the process. I started learning marketing. I started studying the marketing team. I was like, okay, which team in this organization enjoys more leverage, goes early, are paid more? That was when I started understanding that it is the marketing team and the supervisors. I started asking myself, how can I attain to that stage? How do I become a marketer? How do I become a supervisor? I started learning. I started studying what they are doing, flexing my muscle. I said, okay, I'm going to start leading my team. I started, raising my bar to become a leader. That was when I read a book by Brian Tracy. I started reading books. I started having this being charismatic, suggesting what to be done, telling us, okay, let's do this, and people will follow. So that was when I started becoming a leader, because I understood that those that are leading us and those that are the marketing team are the ones that are earning more. So I started taking my levels there. Though I didn't get there, because yes, it's a corporate firm. You can try to climb the corporate ladder, and at the end of the day, they will be shifting the goalposts. So that's also okay. I understand that. So when I saw that I can't climb that corporate ladder, I tried all I could. The goalposts were always shifted at the end of every two years. I was like, okay, no need. Let me just go and start up my own business. And all those years I've put in there, if I should put it in my business, I will go far. So if I should put in 10 years into my own personal business, I will go far. Instead of putting 30 to 40 years in a 9 to 5, then still resigning and start by that age to start running my own business, no, it won't go well. So I'm advising you today, the thinking you're supposed to be doing right now, it should be about your business. It should be about owning your own business, preferably an online business that is comfortable with your job. Like with an online business, you can actually interpose it with your job without leaving what you're doing, without even stressing yourself, because it's going to be on your phone at your leisure time, any time of the day, and you're connected to the world. So I always strongly recommend online business for every 9 to 5. You may be asking me, what will I be doing? What will I be selling? You don't need to worry. You're going to have a product, because in that organization, you're offering a product to a customer, right? But it's kind of limited, because it's only customers that are within, or let me say within you, that you are servicing. But in the online space, when you have a product, you're servicing the world. Come to think of it, you're the light of the world. You're the salt of the earth. Your gift was meant for the world, not just for your jurisdiction, not just for your location. So, and that is why I created a program to help 9 to 5 workers basically create their own unique product that is borderless. When I mean borderless, means anywhere from the world can get your product through the internet space. Okay, you can sell that your unique product is not physical product. Okay, it's digital, it's a digital asset, something that you can create once and sell it over and over and over again. That was yesterday, or no, 2 days ago. I said I saw the digital product that I created 3 years ago. I created that product while I was still in a 9 to 5. That was when I created that product. So it's a course I created, a course that helps people create their product, market, offer, limiting belief, and all that. I created that course 3 years ago, but I'm still selling it, and I've sold it again 2 days ago. That is what digital product is all about. Something you create once, something like an ebook, a course, a mentorship, a webinar, or so on and so forth, that you create it just once, and you can keep selling and selling and selling all over again. Isn't that beautiful? So that is what that program is aimed to help you do, to help you create your own product, help you sell it, help you show you the people that can buy your product, who are hungry, waiting for your gifts, because you're going to create that product from your gifts, from your knowledge, from your experience, from your story, from your expertise, even from your job. Whatever you're doing in your job function now, you can actually create a digital product from that. Okay, so I want to believe this is going to be very helpful for you. If you want to be part of that program, I'm going to drop the link to the WhatsApp group beneath this post, beneath this live streaming, so that you can come in through there, so that from there I can show you how you can be part of the class. Okay, so this is what I have for you today, day 59 of 365 days. Till I come your way tomorrow, stay blessed. Thank you so much for joining me.